H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. Great day. And we're going to have a ball today. I had a good time yesterday. And and I can't wait today. I see Mindy's on the air already. Altuve hit for the cycle last night. And it was unbelievable. Guy hit for a home run, a triple, a double, and a single. I think I got that right, Mindy. She thinks she knows so much about basketball. But about baseball. But let me shout out to my starting five right now. We got on Facebook, we got Thaddeus Moody, Sonia Billingsley, Mindy Collins, Mate Cora. On the YouTube side, we got Rod Wells, D. Holcomb, Jeremy Davis, Corey Willis, Eric Boone, and Ivan Petty. Eric Boone, you beat Rob today. Y'all share the show right quick. Y'all share the show. Do me a favor. Text tag, tell somebody. Text 5 people. Do me a favor, text the last five people you text. And let them know the Chop Shop is on right now. Okay? Tell them that you're inviting them because you care about the well-being, their well-being, and the welfare of their families. Okay? I gave y'all some stuff yesterday. There was somebody called me today and said, Rob, that was heavy. Yeah, because we're not aware of what's going on out in this world outside of when they come out of the gym. Y'all got to understand. We can talk about what your kids doing in the gym, but what's going to happen when they come out the gym. We need to figure out what's going to happen if you go to the Dollar General store when you go to school. So it's unique. Make sure you share the show. He said Chop Shop Arizona view. Chad Grove is in the building. Chad, it's gonna be good today. I need you. I need all my summer basketball people. So text all your summer basketball people because I'm gonna talk to them. I got to talk to them. I have to have a state of the union, man. Cause it's what I love about this Chop Shop. What we do, we sit in the I sit in the world's messiest intersection, like with this, sports, entertainment, politics, the law. We sit in the world and we sit and talk about it and be about it and argue about it. And then we get up and brush ourselves off and go and make a change. That's what I love about the Chop Shop. That's why I tell y'all to text tag, tell somebody about this show. Let's see where I'm going to start today. I got so many places I want to start, but on this day, y'all, on this day, 1955, Emmett Till, 14 years old, was kidnapped and brutally murdered for whistling at a white woman. I told y'all need to share the show. 14 years old, a baby. 14 years old, who could have been at Ruck on the Wood the weekend before. 14 years old. His killers, Ray Bryant, J.W. Milam, allegedly saw Teal whistle at a white woman at a gas station. August 28th, 1955, I'm sorry. Yeah, I keep thinking about this in my mind. They abducted the 14-year-old boy in the middle of the night, mutilated his body, and tied a cotton gin around his neck. Let me give you a visual, because they don't want y'all to know this, and they don't want y'all to know this in Florida and in Texas. Tell your kids to turn on the Chop Shop. That's how his face look. Yeah. Just think about that for a minute. That's Mamie Till looking at her baby. Emmett's mother, Mamie Till Mobley, called Chicago Defender, one of the country's leading, the Chicago Defender. Not the other Chicago paper. Not the white Chicago paper. She called the Chicago Defender one of the country's leading black magazines, newspaper, and Jet magazine to cover the story. She called the Chop Shop to cover the story. She didn't call Mark Berman. She didn't call nobody else. She called the Chop Shop of her day. I'm just trying to give you a lesson. Mamie decided to have an open casket funeral. That decision changed history. Just got some footage of the funeral. Watch it.
The body was shipped home, back north to Chicago, where Mamie Till Bradley insisted on an open casket funeral. So all the world can see, she said, what they did to my boy.
Oh, pilgrim of sorrow,
A year ago, the original arrest warrant for Carolyn Bryant was found in the basement of a Mississippi courthouse. Emmett's relatives wanted authority to finally arrest her. April 2023, Carolyn Bryant, the lady who we were supposed to have whistled at, died at age 89. I have to share stuff with people like this, man. I just had to. Okay? Unapologetically love for my people. And had to share that with you. And shout out to my young girl, Coco Golf. I know it's not Women Rock Wednesday, but as I tell y'all, women rock every day on this show. She expressed her frustrations to a chair umpire after she thought her opponent, Laura Segman, was slow to get ready for her serve certain time. You got to be ready for the serve, right? You got to be ready for when she served. You can't just keep prolonging because you're throwing her rhythm off. And the umpire knew that. And, Serena and Venus had to deal with racism in this sport. And now this young girl got to deal with it. They just don't, I just don't understand. I got to show it to you. I got to show it to you. I know. I got to show y'all this. Today's Tuesday, yeah. Yeah. Today's Tuesday, right? But every day is Women Rock Wednesday. That's the point I was trying to make. Because I can do whatever I want to any day, Mindy. So, yeah, every day is Women Rock Wednesday.
She's never ready when I'm serving. She went over the clock like 4 times. You gave her time violation once. How is this fair? No, you're calling the score after the point is over. It's not like we're playing 1 point. You're calling the score like 6 seconds after the point is over.
Yeah, she's 100% right.
You missed her like 4 times. She's never ready. It's not like we're having 30-ball rallies. It's 2 balls. She's going to... I'm going a normal speed.
Her piece.
Yeah.
I don't care what she do on her serve, but when I'm serving, her ass got to be ready. Thank you, Coco Golf. You let nobody minimalize you. See, that's our problem. Let nobody, that's why I say I can play. It don't have to be Women Rock Wednesday for me to play that. I talk about women every day on this show. I'm just sitting here, I'm just glad she didn't suffer in silence, man. We have to speak up, man, and never let anyone get away with this bull crap. Robert, you took me. Yes, that's the way I am. Being so soft. Then I saw this damn clown. A Mays high school football coach was fired after being seen punching a player in the stomach during a game this weekend. Dude, what's wrong with you, man? Let me show it to you. What's wrong with these guys out here, man? What, y'all got to explain that with me, because I'm going to play it again. Yes, I'm going to play it again. What's wrong? I'm going to play it over and over. What would make this grown-ass man hit this baby? Craig Foley? You an authority. What's... Dale Griggs. Dale Griggs. Hit my son like that. I'm going to see how tough your ass really is. Excuse my language, y'all. Yeah, I got to show this damn fool. Summer coaches, football coaches. Man, if you got to treat one of our young babies like that, this is not for you, son. I ain't telling you what to do. L. Ray Dixon. But this is not for you. You beating on somebody who can't fight you back. That's coward. You beating on somebody you an authority over. All them kids should have jumped his ass like when kids jumped this dude one time. Then they get mad. I watched this show on Swagger. Never forget the little boy in the high school teacher was molesting the little girl. And her little best friend got a group of his guys and went and whooped his ass like should have been. And then he gonna try to have them arrested. You should be arrested. Why are you free for messing with a little girl? It ain't about coaches need to coach. Oh, no. Craig Foley. Craig Foley. Hold on. I'm finna help you. The guys who got to do that, homeboy, like my guy Pliers said, now you done caused trauma on this kid. So now this kid got to go a whole nother generation with trauma. He got to deal with that. Because your grown ass who had to deal with your childhood trauma and said, man, this is a game. This is for kids. Man, maybe it's just not for you. Go do something else. We got some white supremacy we got to stop. Not hitting on our little black boys. Sad. 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 White supremacists who shot and killed the 3 black people in Jacksonville Dollar General store. He stole the lives of people simply going about their daily routines. Adult A.J. LeGrier Jr., 19, started working at that Dollar General to make some change, put some change in his pocket. He was working. He wasn't in the street. He wasn't out there. He was working at his place of business. We have to humanize these people, man. That's why I called his name Adult A.J. LeGrier. The young kid was just working to put some change in his pocket. Gerald Deshaun Gallion, 29, was a devoted father and co-parent. Angela Michelle Carr, 52. She was an Uber driver dropping off a passenger at the Dollar General store. These people going by their everyday life. And we got this clown beating on one of our babies. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. Chapel Hill. Students jumping out of windows, escape. A gunman. Nothing about this is normal, ladies and gentlemen. And the more Republicans refuse to talk about this, yes, I said it because I know they're refusing to talk about it, these guns, and take meaningful action, the more they're going to find out. Y'all gotta, no young person should have to go to school in fear for their lives and jumping out of windows. Y'all got so many places to go. And I just don't know. I don't know. But I got a text this morning. Jeremy, thank you for being here, man, because I'm going to need your help. Need more people like you. Man. Good morning, Mr. Hatter. As usual, yesterday's show, awesome. I'm not from Houston, but the city is so divided on so many fronts. It's crazy. Everybody hating on everybody. And for what it makes no sense. I said, absolutely. The city was divided because of ignorance. That's what I told him. Not because Jimmy and Sloan had a beef. I never looked at those two as dividing the city. Y'all remember I told y'all a long time ago, a friend of mine called me, man, I'm just sick of Trump. I'm sick of Trump. Man, Trump. I said, Trump ain't the one you need to be worried about. Trump ain't worried about you, dude. I said, you know what I'm worried about? The 70 million people that voted for him. 70 million. That agree with them crazy ass policies. Because they can affect me. They might be my neighbor. Trump ain't my neighbor. But we so blind. We were looking at Trump. The city is divided because of ignorance and envy. Because it's hard for, when I come and talk about another player on this show, other people get mad. Well, he ain't talking about my son. That's ignorance. That ain't got nothing to do with Jimmy and Sloan. That's why I keep saying, I ain't worried about those two. I'm worried about y'all. I'm sitting here watching. Remember, the city ain't divided. The city is ignorant. And all ignorant means you don't know. They don't know the power we have. We got mamas and daddies, got players on the team. Just let the team just tell them what to do. How in the hell somebody gonna tell you what to do with your son? Summer basketball team. If I want to go play over here with Jimmy's event, I'm good. If I want to go over here and play in Sloan's event, I'm good. But I got to pick one. I'm not finna put but one. I'm not finna have my kids going playing in one tournament, paying to get over here in one tournament. Somebody need to get some kahunas and say, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. So it ain't about them. It's about you. Ignorance. Don't understand the power you have. You can't. I call you and I'm sitting there talking to you about a player. We're talking about this one player, and you're going to try to down this player. You're talking about your player's better. Dude, let's just talk about this guy. Then I tell y'all about the time I'm on the phone talking to a dude, and he talking negative about one player that he don't play for him. Talking up here. I said, man, why you talking negative about? Man, I don't talk negative about no player. He doing so much, he didn't realize he just said it to me. And the people said, and somebody said, the only people that are affected are the kids. These kids ain't being affected. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to help y'all out. These college coaches don't care if Sloan and Jimmy don't ever get along together. I'll give y'all this analogy. Every year, college coach have to come to a city. He got a let's say he have 4 spots open on his team. He need 4 apples. I'm gonna use them because everybody probably know what an apple is. So he got 4 apples. He got to get. Listen, this particular year, all the apples might not be good and big and nice and sweet, but I got to have an apple anyway. So I'll get these apples. That's not that good, but I'm going to get these apples. Because I know the next year I can run these apples ass out of here and get me some more apples if the apple bigger and better next year. That's how college recruiting is. So, y'all giving these guys too much credit. These guys not dividing the city. Y'all are. Well, if I choose to go one place, the other one will be mad at me. So what? When you chose your wife, the other girl you was messing with, you didn't care about what she said, did you? Choose. Hey, Joe, Choose. The worst person in the world is the person that just won't choose. Just sitting on top of the fence. Them the worst people in the world. Choose. I see I ain't got no comments. I knew I wasn't going to get them. I knew it. But I want to comment. I want to talk to you about it. Y'all got to quit being scared to talk about this stuff, man. Got to. You got to be stopped. Yes. I had to explain to the guy that. I'm glad you said that, Curtis Stewart. I had to explain to the guy this morning. He told me, man, it's supposed to be for these kids. No, them dude, nobody in this shit for no kids. What do y'all think that is? When dudes give events, that's business. Parents, these guys that get these events and charge you to come in, it's business. It ain't personal. Ain't that what the Godfather said? They give you an offer you can't refuse. They're supposed to be in it for the kids. These dudes ain't in it for the kids. They in it for them dead presidents. Now I can help a kid along the way. I'll help one. Think Mike Kunstadt got the gasso? Have y'all ever asked him, is he in it for the kids? Well, I'm not going to let y'all demand this out of my black guys, but you run your ass up there to gasso and all them old events and don't say nothing. I'm not finna let you demand it out of these guys. Some of you ain't demanding for somebody else. It's business, man. People do business with you, you got to do business with them. Well, no, they're going to hate you. So let me tell you something about human beings. It's hard to legislate the heart. You don't know. Some people just are jealous people. Some people just going to hate on people. I told y'all about the time, I'm just sitting in the stands, minding my business, watching my son play. And this old ass man got Jimmy's magazine. This years ago, watching him. Told, man, let's see what this little mother, he don't look like much, just talking negative about my son. And I'm just sitting there listening. I promise you, I didn't say nothing to him. I sit there. About 30-some points later, I did. Said, man, I heard y'all talking about that little dude. Oh, yeah, man, he can ball, he can ball. I said, yeah, but I heard what y'all said in the beginning. I had to watch. That's my son. You got to watch your surroundings when you be up here talking about these folks' kids. So that's going to happen. You can say that we're all in a different stages of growth. That sounds like an excuse you giving to me, Seneca. I'll let y'all attack it. We're all in different stages of life. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. So this guy right here is a different stage of life right here. According to Seneca, we're all in a different stages of life and growth. That guy, that coach right there, just is in a different stage of his life and growth. He in a different stage of his life and growth. He just ran back and hit this damn boy in the stomach. But he's in a different stages of life and growth. But you can say that about him. High school basketball. What else? What else we talking about? What else we talking about? Cause we got a lot of, and I know we got a lot of bad mouthers that listen. We got people, y'all. I learned. We got people that's on this show and watching this show, y'all. That's not showing up on this show, cause they come and tell me what I saw, what you said. People are at different stages of growth. That sounds like an excuse. I think it was a great example from my point of view, but we think different. You stay on your side, think the way you want to think, Seneca, but you put it on this damn feed, then I'm going to say something about it. So that was a terrible ass quote. I didn't call your quote terrible. I just listened to your quote and addressed it. You follow me? We ain't been off nothing if I bring it back up. Hell, you talking about we been off that? Grown ass. But you're right. You're right. Your comment. We're at different stages in growth. We off that. Who says that shit? We off that. Let me get back. Larry Etienne. I come to you. Y'all got to realize, I come and ask people about their, like if I didn't get to the game on time, like I got to the Ruck on the Wood the other day. And when I come and ask people about, how's this kid? How this kid? Who's this kid? Who's this kid? Who's this kid? And what I do, I've learned to take it as a grain of salt. Because what I learned by watching the summer basketball community, they all have favorites. The evaluators have favorites. Jimmy got favorites. Sloan's got favorites. All of them. Yeah, all of them. And they don't. They might say they don't, but people got favorites. People got favorites. I mean, I'm watching them with the reactions when one kid do something, then another kid do the same thing. I hear one kid do, whoa, wow, wow. Then another kid do the same thing. I don't see the whoa, wow. So they're human. But when a parent have to call me and say, I'm not from Houston, but the city is so divided on so many fronts. Then he got to talking about, man, well, what can we do? I said, nothing. You know, see, and we've been trying to explain this for y'all for years. Let's say, when we go to the EYBL, right? When we go to the Under Armour thing, we don't always have Houston's best on those particular teams. Because the teams, the players and the families got different loyalties. He like this guy. I like the Under Armour. I like this. They got different. So we don't never bring the best to see these other people bringing the best in their area. But see, we got a unique dynamic down here. We got Houston, we got San Antonio, we got Dallas, we so our guys gonna be. I said the only thing could happen. Let's say we got three top teams that go in the three top circuits. I don't know what the circuits are. I know EYBL, the Under Armour, and Adidas used to have a top circuit. I don't know what happened to them. So let's say those three teams. So let's say you get eight to play on the EYBL. All our top guys, 8 of the top guys. So we get 16 of our 24 of our top guys. Okay, and put them on those 3 teams. But that won't happen because it's another team. The Raptors might have one of the best players. The Takeover, these other teams, they might have one of the best players. So they ain't finna give their best player up to go and help the city. I help the state. So I think it's it's possible. But and the only way it can be possible if the parents were to say, hold on, that sounds good. But what I done found out, you parents so scared of the powers that be. I don't want to cross John Lucas. He'll do me like he did Wesley Yates. First of all, your son ain't like Wesley Yates. Wesley Yates could have won if he wanted to. If he wanted to go at the last minute, he really, you know what I'm saying? You follow me? You got to be that good now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. When a parent, listen to me. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna read it verbatim. I want to go and I want to read the exact what the parent wrote to me. And see, that's the kind of stuff I be getting, y'all. Y'all be playing. Hatter. Some teams won't let certain players play against each other on their team. Hold on, let me find some more. Hold on, man. I know I got some more. Oh, there you go. Parents, especially, I'm gonna go on this particular team, would voice their opinion, but it's still what the team person who over the team wants to do. They won't be happy with the coaches or the players or certain tournaments they play in, but they don't take a big enough stance. It's like I mentioned it one day. I blame, they shouldn't. I ain't gonna get that because y'all gonna know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But but it's parents out here. But hey man, don't let this summer basketball swallow y'all up, man. Them 9th graders, the 10th graders, y'all can either let these guys win or you can take charge of very important phone call. I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, it's about that time anyway. Hold on one second. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. What up, coach?
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said, we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. There's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano, we have jazz trios, we have DJs, and we have some theme nights. We have Greek night every first Friday. We have something that we're creating right now called Smoking Word. It's a full service over here. We have a mixologist behind the bar mixing up. We're famous for our smoky old fashions. We use different types of wood, the different leaves and the different tobaccos. There's different smoke that you can smoke your old-fashioned with to alter the flavor of your drink to match and pair with the cigar.
People come in, they don't know what to smoke. It's my job to tell you what's to smoke. And I'm gonna give you the best cigar, best thing for your palate. We have fancy cognacs, bourbons.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. I needed to go to a break anyway. But the man who, that was my son's college coach. And those are the kind of relationships. He just got back in the country. And he said, as soon as he got out the country, he was thinking about me and my son. And he wanted to call me, catch up. I said, I called him after the show. So it was, let me tell you something. It's just unique, man, when you build relationships like that. I said ex-college coach. My son graduated 2017. And 6 years later, me and this guy still keep in contact with. That's mamas and daddies. That's all I'm trying to do, to get y'all in situations like that. Let me tell you something. My son wanted to transfer to. His coach got fired in his senior year, and he wanted to I'd say, transfer to do what? I said, we didn't come up here to play no basketball. We came up here to get this education up here. Let's get what we can out of them. Don't let them get all they can out of you. Let's go get the most education we can. We ain't transferring. No, sir. Let's finish what we started. Come on, some damn basketball. Coach gone. Hell no. We're getting that Cornell degree. They can't never take that from you. They can take this basketball from you. They can cut your ass and say, go on about your business. But I'm gonna share something with you. But shout out to Jerry Cunningham. He said, wow, I didn't know about this spot. Let me tell you something. The most unique setup, I think, in this area. Jeremy Cunningham. Cleopatra's is the cigar bar. Next door is Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar, right next door. So they're owned by the same people. But guess what happens? If you're in a cigar, most cigar lounges you go to, they don't have, the food just be all right. But in this situation, you got a full service scratch kitchen. They cook everything from scratch. Over here, and if you want something to eat on the cigar side, you can get gourmet food. Gourmet food from this side delivered over to you. So unique. I'm glad to know that somebody. Now Robert Young, he don't like tomorrow night is steak night. I call that Robert Young night because he loves steak night. And Jeremy on steak night, Jeremy, check this out at Cleopatra. Just tomorrow, they give you 16-ounce ribeye, asparagus, a fried baked potato. Don't ask me how it is. It's just unique. A glass of wine, a cigar for $45, Jeremy, on Wednesday night. 45. Who is it? Oh, these people wearing the hell out of me. Hey, what y'all do when people keep wearing the hell out of you? What do you do? What y'all do? Cause I be trying to be nice. I don't think I've changed my number in 30 years. Same number. Okay, now I'm back. I'm back to the show. Thaddeus Moody said, there is no more Adidas Gauntlet. So what you mean? It's now 3 Stripes Select Basketball. What's the difference? What's the difference in Adidas Gauntlets and 3 Stripes Basketball? I'm sorry. What's the difference? See, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Can I be real with y'all today? Can I be real with y'all? I got to share this every single day. Barry McDonald. I'm telling you, Barry McDonald. Barry McDonald. Yes, $45. And the greatest service in the world. I can't block them. Y'all say y'all evil. Barry, Dad, explain to me now. Y'all got to help me now. Talk to me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the difference is. The Adidas Gauntlet. I don't keep up with Adidas no. I know about the EYBL, and that's really it. I don't know nothing about the rest of them. So explain to me what you mean before we go any farther. But it was something else I wanted to share with y'all about this summer basketball. Mike Fox and then took it. I ain't telling you who took it over. That is moot. What's the difference? In the Adidas gauntlet, I don't want to hear about Mike Fox of Indiana League took over the Adidas store. I don't want to hear about that. That ain't telling me what's the difference. What's the difference? Did I say that? Y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. What's the difference? We want to know. So we ain't got nobody on here who know the difference. Okay. We ain't got nobody. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pass that up. But we got let me tell you something. This summer basketball community. It was I found it odd over the last few years. It's just that I have to determine which events was I gonna go to. Guess what I did? I didn't go to neither. I didn't. I'm the kind, if y'all acting up and don't know how to act, I'm not gonna support neither one of them. I just sit back and chill. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody. I just sit back and chill. See, y'all don't understand. When y'all start withdrawing and not going to them shows, going to them things and taking your son off these teams or getting that stuff straight before you go, say, look here, man. Hey, I got to have 12 wristbands for me and but we got to have wristbands for me. Until y'all start doing that, nothing will ever change. But I want to explain to y'all today, a lot of people's lives going to change today. A lot of people that I know, the NFL is, today is their cut down day. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock our time. By the time, by 3 o'clock today, I'm just going to give y'all some notes on the day ahead as the NFL. Now check this out. Active rosters must be trimmed down. They have about 80 or 90 people in their camps, right? It's got to be trimmed down to 53 players. That's a lot of people that got cut. Gonna get cut today, okay? They had 80 or 90, and now they got to cut it down to 53 players. Players let go with fewer than 4 seasons of service. They would hit waivers, okay? Waivers claim will be processed by noon on Wednesday. If you claim somebody on waivers, they can be processed by noon on Wednesday, okay, the following day. Players let go with more than 4 seasons of service become free agents immediately and can sign anywhere else at 4 p.m. Eastern today. Players move to the reserve. They got different kind. They got the PUP list, physically unable to perform. Today will miss a minimum. If you're on the PUP list or you're on the NFI list, or you're hurt. Today, if you're on that list, you will miss a minimum of 4 games. You can't come. They can hold you on that list, but you got to miss 4 games. The team can hold you on that list. Any player moved from IR today at 4 p.m. is not eligible to return. Watch this. To return and is out for the season. If any player that's moved to the IR today at 4 p.m., they're not eligible to return and they're out for the season. 16-man practice squads take shape tomorrow at 1 p.m. All free agents are eligible to join one. So that's what's going on in the NFL. If you got friends or you got family, you got people in the NBA. It's a very, very important day for them. Be there, support them, because it's a lot of people gonna get cut, man. I was just thinking about that the other day. Because I was thinking about it, over the next day. I mean, as of today, one of the toughest days on the NFL calendar for players, coaches, executives. All teams have to get down from 90 players to 53. Now listen, that's 1,184 players will be told they won't make a roster today. They just want to get 100. I'm sorry. I don't mean 100. 1,148. I keep saying 44 players. Okay, 1184 players will be told they won't make a roster today. About 500 of them will be brought back to practice squad. But the rest, a lifelong dream, takes a hit. It's a yearly reminder, something to remember over the next, like I said, over the next 24 hours. The cuts start to be announced. Well, over the next few hours. Now these players, and always remember, these players are real people with real lives, real family, real emotions, real feelings, real hopes, and real dreams. Just be a little mindful of it, and I always think about this year. This is a tough, Some of my clients and got cut before I had to you had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So for all the feel good stories and the players that make teams, there are many who don't. It's a tough business. It's a reality every year. But guess what? That's just for them. 300. What did you say? 300,000 Americans get laid off every week in the USA. It's just called a real world. And less than 2% of all college football players make it to the NFL. Making and lasting in the NFL roster is very challenging. The experience, the existence of the leagues like the XFL and the USFL keeps the dream alive for some players who are looking to start and continue and advance their pro careers. And so it's tough. It's tough, y'all. It's when we call these Rockets the Texans terrible and all of that. I just remember these guys, man. Okay. And I want to share with something I wanted to share with y'all yesterday. Also, I was thinking about getting people to rock with you. I want you to get people that rock with you like this, man. I remember this, and I got to share this. What is that doing on the screen? Take it off. I want y'all to get people to rock with y'all like this. I had it for yesterday, so check this out, okay? Get people to rock with you and are not afraid to do so publicly, like Jalen Rose did to Maria Taylor right here. I'll never forget this. If you want to know, get people to rock with you like this. Watch this.
If you're great at what you do, you deserve the bag.
Yes, absolutely.
That easy. And Reggie Jackson deserves it. And he's playing that.
Well, if that's the case, Maria need a raise.
Yep.
Reggie Jackson had 9 20-point games so far this postseason. Only 7 during the regular season. Everyone's playing for the bag.
You got an MVP vote. You got a Heisman vote. You know what I'm saying? The most unique talent in the game.
If you're great at what you do.
Did you see what he did? And she went and got that bag from NBC. You see what he did for her? What's wrong with us doing that? Instead of saying, oh, his player good, but he ain't better than mine. This player, this player here, this player. Don't that sound better? Maybe I need to play it twice, then you'll understand it. Because some people just, not for y'all, not who on the show right now. Y'all need to show this to y'all friends. Watch this.
If you're great at what you do, you deserve the bag.
Yes, absolutely.
That easy. And Reggie Jackson deserves it. And he's playing that.
Well, if that's the case, Maria need a raise.
Yep.
Reggie Jackson had 9 20-point games so far this postseason. Only 7 during the regular season. Everyone's playing for the bag.
You got an MVP vote. You got a Heisman vote. You know what I'm saying? The most unique talent in the game.
If you're great at what you do.
I hope that didn't go over everybody's head. Kevin Fraban, it's all right for you to speak positive on somebody else publicly. David Garrett, it's all right for you to speak positive somebody publicly. Robert Young, I already know you do it. Thaddeus Moody, I already know you do it. Tanya McCraven, I already know you do it. Barry McDonald, I don't know. But Barry McDonald, it's all right for you to speak publicly. Not afraid to speak publicly when you rock with somebody. Eric Boone, I know you do. Monte Corey, I know you do. It's all right, y'all. Shout out to Jalen Rose, man. Shout out. I know he gonna. But then I saw this guy who I didn't like. I hope Kedrick, what is his name? Kedrick Lewis. I hope he's still on the show because I'm gonna talk a little bit, not just briefly, about boxing because I he played for Baba. See that? Kalen Barnes, cornerback that got cut. See, this affects some people. Thank you, Kutzer. I mean, I can't pronounce that. Kutzer. But this boxer, Javante Davis, the Tank, I think that's what they call him, does a massive event this week. A day of attractions and back school giveaways, and the boxing media did not even mention it. If he has a hiccup, it's headline for weeks. If he has a hiccup, it's headline for weeks. Let me see, can I find this? This dude give this stuff right here. He does this, he give this event. And nobody talk about it in the boxing world. Gotta give this event, man. Nobody talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it on. Got the little boy. But no, I don't hear that. But once, I happened to be where he was when he hit the girl. Now I didn't like that. Now he hit that girl. I was mad at that. Let me get this stuff off the screen. I want y'all to explain that to me, y'all. Somebody explain that to me since it's up there. I didn't mean to put it up there, but it's up there. Somebody, hey Michelle Hawkins, I'm gonna get in touch with you. When this tennis affair for ladies and stuff, I message you. Okay, all right. I got you. I'm gonna hit you back. I just been busy. Somebody said, AAU coaches, public school coaches, if you have a player participating in the CP3 Rising Stars event, make sure you text them, cause just make sure you text them. Start. I don't know what that emoji. What's that emoji mean? Y'all help me. I know Mate know every emoji. What that is that crying? I'm laughing, crying. What that emoji mean right there, y'all? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. What that emoji mean? What these people talking about? Do anybody know what they're talking about? If don't nobody talk about it, don't nobody know it, I'll just move on. What are they talking about? If your kid go to these events, if you have a player participating in these events, parents. So let me paraphrase it, because y'all be scared to say something. Y'all be killing me. Let me try to find it. I think I had some notes on it. I think I had some high school basketball notes. I got so much stuff to share with y'all. I'm finna get it out. I'm finna get it out today. What are they saying? It's crazy. Hey, Charles! He said, it's crazy how Javante can be in the news all the time, but they couldn't give him the same. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's why we have to give our guys their credit. I'm trying to find out because I know two people. I know what it's saying. I'm just playing. I was just trying to see what y'all saying. Why are you just saying what y'all? Why? I just say what this. He said this. David Garrett said this post make no sense at all. Okay, but David Garrett, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. And I might be wrong, David Garrett. I'm just. Sometimes, y'all got to realize, I ain't got a lot of sense because I've been using mine. Y'all get that one. Y'all get that one by the time you get home. I be using it. Some people don't use it. Okay. So, AU and public school coaches, if you have a participating player in this event, make sure you check on them. This is what they saying. This is what they saying. Herb, tell me. I got Herb. Herb, what do they say? Before I give my opinion, Herb, what is this coach saying on that thing? Should I make it big? Can y'all see it? Y'all might be on little bitty devices, so you might be on your phones, trying to sneak. The coach said, AAU and public school coaches, if you have a player participating in the CP3 Rising Stars event, make sure you text them, just make sure you text them and start laughing. What that mean? Why you just say what they trying to say? I think this is what they trying to say, Charles. I'm going to give it to you, Charles, in just a second. What they saying, Herb? They say, hold up. I knew Herb was going to come and say today. Hold up. He said they saying they snatching players. Hold up. Listen to this. Check this out, Herb. I'm going to take it for they snatching players. But who's snatching them? Herb. Who's snatching them? So what I did, AAU. So they snatching the players and putting them on his AAU team because Chris Paul got a summer AAU team. Public school coaches. So that means I think they're affiliated with Link Academy, the prep school. I think they're affiliated with Link Academy. So they trying to snatch your. So listen, David Garrett, I know you didn't understand it, but I'm telling you, we preparing you right now. See, all I'm trying to do, y'all, I know y'all parents, y'all gonna be in a prize fight. I know y'all be mad at me. I understand. I don't care. But I'm trying to prepare you. See, it's 3 things can happen in a fight, right? I can teach you how to brace your chin so if you get hit, you won't get knocked out. Right? I can tell you to duck and move and dodge the punch. I want you to be able to dodge the punches so you can throw a counter punch. I don't want you bracing your chin because I don't want you to get hit. These people, when you go, that's why people don't like to go to John Lucas camps no more. Because what? John Lucas got a summer team like CP3. I don't know if he got a private school affiliation. I don't know that. But this interesting. Players are being snatched. All of the top prep programs and the summer teams are out there looking for players. But you can't snatch them, though, Herb, until the parent. Herb, what role do the parent play in this, Herb? Because I'm sick of y'all talking about people saying, you can't snatch nobody that don't want to be snatched. You can't go you can't go get no woman who don't want to get got. I'm putting it back in. You can, if she gone, she want to go. There ain't no use you get mad at the dude, man, he messing my woman. No, your woman wanted to go, player. You can't. Are y'all listening? Play me the role of the parents. Since y'all saying they get snatched. These parents want to go. They want something different. What? Houston don't give me enough love. And guess what I did? I came on this show. Trey Williams. I came on this show, Trey. Get what I said, Trey. I said, parent, if you think your son ain't getting enough love in Houston, do me a favor. Watch this, Trey, and keep this straight. Email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com and tell me everything you want to say about your baby. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to talk about it on this show. Every college coach in the whole country, watch this show. You got me? He said, if parents are there to decipher who can offer the best travel, logic. So they ain't really snatching. Herb, they ain't really snatching. They just trying to see who want to go. Herb said the parents are there to decipher who can get the best deal, the best lodging, because they gonna jump ship every time. And y'all mad about Houston don't give y'all no love, but you jumping? Love is a tool. Remind me, I got to talk to y'all about love. Can I? I got to say, I'm gonna give it to you anyway if you don't want it. Love, Houston don't. I heard it. Houston ain't giving us enough love. I got to go here and play. Can I share with y'all something about love? Huh? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you about love. I got some. Boy, it's a good time. Oh, it's a good time. Oh, let me get some water. Herb Baker, boy, I love you. Herb, thank you, Herb. Trey, thank you. Hold up, my man Aaron has said something. Before I get into love, Aaron has said something. Aaron said, it seems like you got to go. He said, it seems like, let me put it on the screen so y'all can read it too. Hold up. So y'all don't be thinking when they be having these typos, y'all be thinking it'd be me. Watch this. This Aaron. Aaron said, it seems like you got to have a personal connection to play on these top prep teams, travel teams. Some kids wind up transferring back to home, especially with the NIBC schools. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. But let me tell you about love. Okay? Let me tell you something. Love is a verb. Parents, love is a verb. And it requires action. Okay? Love is deeds that trump words. You got to do something. So, when you say Houston ain't give you no love, okay. What you love, you must act on. I just said, I gave out my email address. Any kid feel that Houston ain't giving him enough love in this city, I'm going to give you the most love anybody ever gave you in the city right here on this show. So you ain't got that excuse no more. But I never forget about the father of the prodigal son. He loved his son so much, when he came back, he didn't care if he smelled like slop. It didn't matter that he wasted his inheritance. I'm talking about love now. When you love somebody, even when they are addicted, you love them even if they are a repeat offender. People who don't love that person the way you do don't understand why you still love them when they are such a disappointment to you. I know the parents love. I know what your parents doing. I know your parents sacrifice all this money to go watch these kids. These kids, boy, that's love. To go watch them play. Them plane tickets high. Them rental cars are higher. That's love. What's up after you? I'll never forget. Yes, I got to get biblical sometime on you. The women that was early in the morning who went to the tomb on Easter Sunday morning. Everybody know this story. Because they loved Jesus so much, they were prepared to wait to see him back on his feet. You get that one on the way home. Till you can find somebody who loves you when you are a mess and you're falling apart and you can't even stand your own stench and you can't even look yourself in the eye. Now, this don't happen every day. It happens once in a lifetime. Because the people want love. The people say, I'm leaving Houston. Houston ain't showing me no love. This team can take me off of this summer team, come on this summer team. You ain't showing me no love. If you can find somebody, y'all, when you can love you when you got no balance, you got no grounding, when you got no sense of self, that's when you know you found somebody. You found some real love. Because some people don't know this. You got to love them until they get back on their feet. This comes like, y'all, a little crazy. This comes a little crazy. I know. Don't it? Don't it sound a little crazy? You love me so much you would give me the only thing you got. Wow. That evidence, that's love, because that's crazy. Anybody love somebody like that? Don't sit here all sanctified and sanctimonious and stuck up and act like you ain't never done no crazy stuff out there, boom, boom, room, while you were in love, boom, boom, room. In this book by this guy named Ward Farnsworth, I think Ward Farnsworth. It's called The Legal Analyst, a toolkit for thinking legally, right? There's a space carved out in court, I don't know if y'all know this, for pleading temporary insanity. Okay, when you're in court. You can plead temporary insanity, but here's the caveat. You can only plead temporary insanity if you ever love the person. Temporary insanity cannot be used by somebody who hates you. So Crazy in Love, y'all, ain't a song just by Beyonce. It's the soundtrack of romantic history. Yeah, I'm keep listening. I'm going somewhere. Because you know why I'm going somewhere? Because guess what? They said Houston ain't giving no love. And we got guys giving the ruck on wood for, well, I don't know how many straight years. So they giving you an event and you don't show up. You got guys ranking your kids. You got guys talking about your kids. You got guys talking about your kids for years, going up and down the highway doing stuff, but you're always saying, Houston, it's not showing you no love. So I have to explain to y'all what love is. Something people don't know. Y'all know that we did some stuff and didn't even know why we did it. They did some crazy stuff while in love, people. They got some permanent ink for somebody who was only temporary. Hold on. I don't need y'all to say nothing. Watch this. Hold on. I like that one myself. Hold on. Where my little bell at? Where my little bell at? Let me see. Hold on. I got another one. I got another one I like. Where is that? Where is that, man? I got another one. I had to ding that one myself. Y'all don't understand. Hold on. Oh, that's it. I got it now. Did I tell y'all about, when people got permanent ink? I'm talking about crazy in love. People got permanent ink for somebody who was only temporary. It's crazy stuff, right? Moved across state lines for somebody who eventually crossed the line. Just crazy stuff, right? You cut off your family members for somebody who wasn't your real friend. It's just crazy stuff. I'm crazy. I love this stuff. Look at Son. Tanya said the silence is loud. I'm just talking. I'm just communicating life with you today. You let them move in, even though you knew they emotionally checked out. Crazy stuff. I'm telling you, love will make you change your appearance for somebody who will disappear. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Crazy stuff. You would change your hair for somebody who won't even pay for it. Boy, that Herb Baker. Stop it, Herb. See, Herb, you getting too... And I know what you talking about, man. Stop it. Oh, man. Stop it. I'm talking about this love stuff. I'm talking about this love stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Let me think of something else. Did I tell you about the love would make you change your appearance for somebody who would disappear? Did I told you? Then I told you about you'll change your hair for somebody who won't even pay for it. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you about you would go broke over somebody who don't have the power to put you back together again? Crazy stuff. Hold on. Because the kids say you don't give me no love. The parents say they don't give me, I ain't getting no love in Houston. You're memorizing somebody else's phone code, breaking into somebody else's DMs, finding out somebody else's passwords, sitting in an Uber with a trench coat on. Riding by the house and you can see their car on your surveillance equipment. That's personal, y'all. I'll leave that alone. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Now, if I'm talking about you, just nod your head over there where you at. No! Herb, stop it, Herb. Herb, no. Stop, Herb. Yes, men in a trench coat. Love will make you weak on all sensitive words. You lose your ability. Boy, I love that, Trina. Hey, y'all. Let me tell you something. That's why I be trying to talk to wake my women. When I got Trina and Mindy saying something and Tanya, I'm good. Yo, but Trina, these kids be saying, I got to leave Houston. I got to go to this academy. I got to go. They ain't showing me enough love in Houston. They ain't showing me enough love in Houston. Y'all, hold on. I'm going to put it like this. Psychologists assert that love overrides the brain. This getting ready to mess you up now. Y'all get ready. This getting ready. You might need to take some notes. This get ready to mess you up. Yeah. That's Seville. We talked about that at the beginning of the show. We'll talk about it again when you finish. So as soon as I finish this love thing. They told, the psychologist said, get ready to mess you up now. They said love has the same impact on the brain that cocaine does. Watch it. It impacts neurotransmitters, so like an addict, your behavior becomes erratic. Okay. Well, you're sitting outside their job in the parking lot. After your visit, I hope your kids listening. So people talking about Houston don't give them no love. And let me tell you what love does. I'm trying to explain to people what love does. It keeps you driving by the apartment trying to see any cars you don't recognize. And make you act crazy. You freebasing on love. Love will make you do crazy stuff, but you are depressed over a fifth grader's report card. I know y'all weren't expecting this. I gotta give me some more water. Because I've been hit somebody. Hold up, that hit somebody. I know it did. And I ain't sorry. I'm gonna hit myself. You're depressed. Love is so crazy. You are depressed over a fifth grader's report card. That's the impact love make you do. Okay? Love makes you bathe the mother that wasn't even there for you. When these people talk about Houston don't give them no love. Love make you sit with a father who don't remember who you are. Love makes you This finna get us. This finna get half of us. Love makes you pay a phone bill for a child who won't even text you back. Love make you do crazy stuff, man. And I just had to share that with y'all, man. And this guy, he wrote some, and I forgot his name. It was so long, I didn't write the name down. But he wrote some, and I thought about us. I thought about me, because when I think about you, then I share it with y'all. And he said something. He said something on the lines. I said, it takes effort to find love. It takes effort to feel fulfilled. It takes effort to be fit. It takes effort to be happy. Which is why most of us do not have love, fulfillment, happiness, or fitness in our life. And let me tell you something, that stung a little bit. That stung a little bit. Stung a little bit. I'm going to tell you why it stung me a little bit. I'll tell you why. I got you, Mark. We have to be intentional about the love that we should be cultivating within ourselves. Parents and students who think Houston don't love you. Think about the love you could cultivating inside of yourself so you can be intentional about the love that you share with others. I had to tie that in. I had to tie that in. Herb, not Herb, Alfio. I'm on the golf course yesterday. Dude come up to me. Man, I saw you showing your rings off on the show. First of all, I ain't know he was on the show. He probably on here now. I said, really and truly, I don't have to show anything off. But I wanted to show that it's all right to go to TSU and get a ring there. Because it don't seem like a lot of y'all understand the value. Y'all ready to go everywhere else in the world and forgetting about you might have some that's valuable. You got some that's valuable here, right here in your city. That's why I don't show off no damn ring. You know what I've been? Know what I've done? The stuff that I really could show you. But TSU was the theme and you missed it. But I told him, it's TSU about me. They give a fan fest that I've never seen nothing like it in my life. And the community, they gave a community fan fest. They did it for the community. They didn't do it for the players. They did it for the community. And to me, the community just didn't show up the way that I think they should have. You could have came in there with your sundress on. It's all right. You was indoors. It was sun. I told you. I wrote down through the hood over there. Boy, every one of them spots was packed. But parents, you had a chance to go and intimately meet the coaches of each team, each sports program. You get to meet a black athletic director, Kevin Granger. So your son can say, wait a minute, if I don't make it to the league, I can be like him. He's the AD. You get to see Coach Willie Schenkel, the golf coach. It's a black man over the golf program that got a ring too. The cheerleaders got a ring too. They were the champs. What I was trying to do, sir, is display the and he was probably kidding, but display the excellence at their university and the things that they happy birthday. It's Coach Skeet's birthday. Happy birthday, Coach Skeet. Wow. Happy birthday. Hey, Trey Phillips, do me a favor. Send me you got my number. Send me Coach Skeet's number too. Because I don't have it in this phone. But Mark Edwards, I saw you say, how do kids imitate a text combo and just drop off in the middle of a text change? No, but I mean, it's just, y'all, there's so much stuff going on out here that we just got to be. You know, I was thinking about no, I ain't gonna even go there. I was gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But y'all, I forgot y'all. I got to shout out to somebody, right? I got to shout out to somebody. Shout out to somebody. Okay. I'm finna show off somebody. The Ryder Cup. If you're not familiar with golf, the Ryder Cup is every 2 years. You pick 12 people from the United States and 12 people from Europe in that area, right? The Ryder Cup captain's picks are tomorrow. So now they revise it the top 6 players in the rankings, they automatic American players, they automatically on the Ryder Cup team. And then the captain used to have 2 captain picks. Used to be the top 10 players. Now it's the top 6. Now the captain can pick 6 players, right? And it got me to thinking about my favorite Ryder Cup story. And I love this one. Because a guy, watch this, a guy with a 4-2-1 record. A guy that played on his first Ryder Cup at 40 years old. A guy that didn't start playing golf until his 20s. This story is of Calvin Peete. Go Google him, Calvin Peete. Calvin Peete was born in Detroit. When he was 12 years old, he fell out of a tree and broke his arm. His fracture wasn't set correctly, because you know how they do us shit now, but back then, he was never able to straighten his arm out after that. So in the 5th grade, he dropped out of school. Pete later found himself working in a bean field in Florida. He needed something different. He purchased a station wagon and started selling merchandise out of it, mainly clothes and jewelry. His work ethic was unmatched. Check this out. A friend noticed how hard Calvin worked. Google it, Calvin Peete, P-E-E-T-E. Calvin Peete worked. He took him to a golf course to play the game for the first time. Calvin was reluctant to play. He didn't want to play. Calvin was 23 when he first touched the golf club. He was obsessed. Calvin played golf every second he could. 5 years after he took up the game, he turned pro. 5 years after he took up the game, he turned pro. He grinded it for 4 years on the mini tours. Then in 1975, he made it the PGA Tour, but it was anything but easy. Calvin missed his first 4 cuts. He didn't have a top 5 finish in his first 60 events. He wasn't making any money, but he kept working. When Calvin was 35, he won his first PGA Tour event, the Greater Milwaukee Open. Greater Milwaukee Open is the first tournament that Tiger Woods played in his professional career. Pete started racking up wins. In 1982, he had 4 wins. In 1983, he had 2 wins. 1984, he had 1. 1985, he had 2. 1986, he had 2. He had the lowest scoring average on the tour in 1984. Calvin was the most accurate driver of the golf ball for the decade for the PGA Tour. He didn't hit it far, but he didn't miss any fairways. That reminds me of some friends I know. Calvin Peete consistently hit over 80% of his fairways. Whew, that's hard if you know anything about golf. Calvin Peete played on the Ryder Cup in 1983 and 85. He won both his singles and singles matches and won up. Let's see. From working from the bean fields to the undefeated single Ryder Cup record, Calvin had every excuse to give up. He didn't start the game till he was 23. He had a bad left arm, but he outworked everyone. Golf is truly the best. And let me tell y'all something. I had a chance. Y'all know how reluctant I am about going up and messing with people. But people brought him to me and said, Rob, I got somebody I want you to meet. Because they know I always talked about it. And guess what? This what happens. This what happened. It's going to pop up on the screen in a second. That's him at our church. One Sunday after church. And somebody brought him to me and said, Rob, you got to meet this man right here. And they took that picture right there. I don't know what year it was. Let me see. I got to look him up. I don't know what year it was. But it was an unbelievable moment for me being a golfer. And a guy that understands the plight. And Charlie Sifford. If it wasn't for Charlie Sifford, Calvin Peete wouldn't have been on the tour. Charlie Sifford He got this book, y'all. Yeah, and I, you know, I know I be telling y'all because I read a lot. But he got this book called "Just Let Me Play," where we couldn't always play this game. And I know some of y'all don't like it, and some of y'all think it's boring, whatever. But I think it's one of the greatest games that I've ever played. And I've played most sports, and it's a unique game that challenges you on everything, on sportsmanship. You know, you police yourself if something happened. You hit a bad shot. It's a game you're not supposed to cheat in, but people cheat. But it's a game you're supposed to police yourself. It builds character, and it don't. You know, and I watch it. You know, you just you learn a lot about a person. Y'all, I've been on golf courts where guys got so mad at themselves they threw their whole golf bag in the water because they mad because they missed a shot, and then realized his keys and everything was in there while it was in there. So he had to dive in and get it out the water. So it's a unique game, man. A great, great game that I just wanted to shout out to Calvin Pete for he passed away now. But I wanted to share that with y'all. Let's see if something else I had, something else I want. Oh, Robert Young talking about he loved it. But y'all, it's just so many stories. There's so much stuff going on in this world. I saw some stuff. No, I ain't gonna get y'all down. I ain't gonna mess with y'all down. I'm not, cause y'all see, y'all know I don't like all this. And people texting me right now, talking, man, talk about this, talk about this. No, 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 no. What? Wait a minute. It's Tuesday. He said my dad was such a fan of Calvin Pete. That's awesome. Boy, I know I had to share something with y'all. I know I had to share with y'all. Baltimore. Some Baltimore triplets continue their education together at Atlanta's HBCUs. Y'all check this out. Let me find them. I know I had them on here. Y'all know I need my glasses. You know I can't see nothing. I can see a little bit though. Oh, here it is. Y'all look at these three kids right here, right? Y'all check them out. Check them out. A set of triplets born severely, prematurely, are staying together and headed to two predominant Atlanta HBCUs to continue their education. Morgan Hicks, Sanai Hicks, and Tony Hicks Jr. graduated high school with 3.7, 3.8, and 3.9. Boy, the boy was smarter than the girls. Hold on. Let's go back to it. Morgan Hicks, Sanai Hicks, and Tony Hicks graduated high school with a 3.7, that's Morgan, a 3.8, Sanaya, and a 3.9 for Tony Hicks. They have all received scholarships and are accepted by dozens of schools across the country. My PWI school, dream school, was Duke, and my HBC dream school was Spelman, Sanai told USA Today. My mom, when we were applying, she told us to apply for as many as we possibly could so that we could have options to choose from. Hold up, y'all. Let me hit that button, Herb. Hold on. Once we toured Spelman, it was over. Sanai, what her name? Sanai, added. We never made it to North Carolina A&T. We never made it to Tuskegee or Alabama. The triplets all received scholarships from the respective HBCUs to help fund their education. Tony got $60,000 from Morehouse, while Sanai and Morgan each got $18,000 from Spelman, in addition to private scholarships throughout other programs. The triplets' accomplishments are such a great sense of pride for their parents, Sonetta and Tony Hicks. Sonetta reflected on the triplets' hard start in the world, being born at 27 weeks. Oh my God. When the girls weighing 1.1 pound and Tony weighing 2 pounds. After the birth, Shanetta suffered a ruptured abscess, resulting in a 2-day stay in intensive care unit, and she couldn't even see her children until 3 weeks later. Oh my God. She said, my wedding band actually fit on Morgan's wrist. Tony Senior said, y'all, I'm getting caught up in the message now. She was the smallest of the three. It was just amazing to see that what the three are doing now. The triplets certainly have a bright future ahead of them. Sanaa plans to pursue a law degree, and Morgan wants to plan on becoming a biomedical engineer and plans on studying biochemistry and complete a dual degree engineering program. And Tony is pursuing a degree in applied applied physics, and has aspirations to become an aerospace engineer at NASA. Let me tell you something. Wow! Ain't now what I'm talking about shooting no basketball. I'm playing no sport. Oh, Herb did a black. Oh, shout out to Herb. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all see where I read that? Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Did y'all see that, man? Somebody got to talk to me. Somebody got to talk. What's that song? Come and talk to me. Oh, Jody, see, I know that. Somebody got to talk to me on that one, man. Wow. Did you hold up? Is it just me? Unbelievable. I got something for you. Let me share something with y'all. Can we talk? Emi Udoka. Can we talk Emi Udoka? That's our coach, right? I need you. Where my basketball people at? I want my women. I want my women. I want you women to talk about this too, because Emi Udoka was a touchy topic with the women too. Check this out. Her. Is there anybody in the entire NBA, y'all talk to me, over the past 18 months that has had more impact on the league as Emi Udoka has? I'm going to give y'all a minute to think about it, and I'm going to repeat it again. Here's that. Look at the time frame, because I know sometimes y'all don't hear me. Let me be a little bit more clearer. Is there anybody in the entire NBA over the past 18 months that's had more impact on the NBA as Emi Udoka? What do you mean, Robert? I'm just waiting on somebody. Shout out to Spelman for having molding. No, Spelman College ain't mold your daughter. You mold your daughter. Don't ever get no college that. They just enhancing the gifts that you already put in her. That is Moody. Don't sell yourself short. They had something to work with when she got there. So they didn't mold her. They just enhancing what you already put in her. Parents, don't y'all ever forget that. There ain't no school mold. Cornell didn't mold my son. I ain't never gonna tell you this. No, hell no. He said, what do you mean, Robert? Herb, watch this, Herb. Herb, you finna get people with this one, Herb. Herb, you finna get people. You finna be the smart. Hey, y'all finna be the coolest people in the barbershop. Watch this. I'm gonna tell you why I said it. How does me? How does Emi Udoka become the most powerful man in the league? He has changed the trajectory of 4 different NBA franchise. Let me explain to you. He changed the trajectory of 4 different NBA chains. Watch this. Him having to leave Boston, they had to put Joe Mazzulla in charge. It was a rapid situation that they didn't have time to build a coaching staff around him. They went through all the chemistry stuff and all that. So he affected the Boston Celtics. One man affected the Boston Celtics. Then he ends up here in Houston, right? Watch this. He ends up here in Houston, right? Which I think was a very, very good place for him. But Houston was rumored for a long time to be the destination for James Harden. So matter of fact, the Philly got mad at James because this stuff kept getting out. A place James wanted to end his career. I told y'all that on the show years ago when he left to get his last big contract. He clearly loves Houston in the area. He's here right now. But check this. But Emmy was not interested in acquiring James Harden and putting him with this young talent. So what? That's 2 teams, right? Right? Dallas, Houston. I mean, the Celtics, Houston. And then, watch this. Look at the situation in Philly. Because now Philly got to bring James back because Houston didn't want to do it. So it's affecting, James can't leave Philly for Houston. So it's affecting Philly now because they in this situation. So that's what, 4, that's 3 teams. And don't forget about Brooklyn. If he'd have got that job on Brooklyn, remember they said they can't hire Kyrie and KD probably wouldn't have asked for a trade at the trade deadline. So this man affected in the last 18 months. Look at what he affected. He said he is. Hey, man, stop it, man. I'm talking about for real, man. Man, oh my God, I can't believe that man said that. Man said, but think about that, y'all. Tell me what other person affected 4 teams like that. I told y'all y'all gonna be smartest. Y'all gonna be smartest people in the room. Let's see. I got something else for you. I know this man has something. Oh, before I get out of here, don't forget about got to share with y'all. I'm gonna keep sharing with y'all until I get more information on this because it's gonna start up soon. And I don't want y'all to be talking about, well, Robin, you didn't tell us nothing about it. But let me show y'all something. Let me find it. And what I'm talking about, and I can tell you a little bit about it right now. I'm talking about Triple Threat Basketball, Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy, because we got people, and Herb, you might probably need to contact them too. That people just see what I did over the weekend when I watched these kids play the last 2 weeks. I'm going in there, I'm looking at something else. I'm watching, I'm saying, So what I'm seeing is the man ain't gave no talent record, no everybody, man. Stop it, man. Come on, man. They don't be doing Emmy like that. Emmy Doka. Y'all see, they just nasty on this show. But I was thinking about parents, and y'all got to hear me on this, and I'm not. Parents in basketball, there's always room for improvement. But what I saw is, and Herb, you can help me with this, because I mentioned it yesterday, didn't know about it. So I'm going to mention it again. Mark Edwards, I hope you still here. But when I see kids supposing to be elite players, when the better players in the city, they come to the Ruck on the Wood. And I get a chance to see them. And I'm impressed with their athleticism, but I'm not impressed with their skill set. can I say that, parents? Uh, you just, and I said yesterday, skills pay the bills. But I saw just the guys just really didn't know how to play. And they need proper training, mentorship, social skills. Um, and this Triple Threat Academy, they saying, look, I told them, I said, look, who 6 years ago, when these kids were in the fifth and sixth grade, what do you think is the most important, a marker, anybody, trainer, Trey Phillips, what do you think, who do you think are what years are the most formative years that you've seen of a basketball player? The formative years. Not when you saw him get better. What year you got to put the right fundamentals in so it can carry, then when you get bigger and stronger, I'm thinking fifth and sixth grade. Just the fundamentals, because you're not big and strong. So you got to be talented and skilled in other areas. You can be skilled at dribbling at that age. You can be skilled at shooting at that age. You can be skilled at defending at that age. You can be skilled at hustling at that age. You can tell. So tell me what year is a good time. From my knowledge, I just know what I put in the guy early, or the player earlier in his career. When he's young, it become much more automated and become much more, learning to keep your hand on top of the ball. No, you don't want to have no carry. Learning how to pivot. Learning just the first, if you pass it, just move and cut. If you learn that in fifth and sixth grade, by the time you come to the ruck on the wood, every time you passing that ball, you cut. So I ain't nobody comment. So y'all tell me, talk to me. That is Moody. What year? Is it working? Is the mic working? Are y'all still on? I don't know. I don't know if you're still on. I'm just trying to find it. What year is it that the player? Okay, there we go. Thank you, Chuck. 10 years old, form shooting, football, ball handling, pivoting, passing with both hands. So you don't teach them. So at that age, you don't teach them fifth, sixth, and seventh grade. So Chuck, when I see 11th and 12th graders not being able to shoot, bad footwork, bad ball handling, bad pivoting, bad passing, what can I attribute that to? Not being properly developed in the fifth, sixth, seventh grade? See, I'm trying to, if it's a problem, see, every problem have a solution. If it don't have a solution, then it's not a problem. You follow me? Problems have solutions. The best years to teach these fundamentals in the early years, fifth, seventh grade. Okay. So when I see the kids now that don't have them, Trey, it kind of bothers me a little bit. So I just think back. I said, who are the youth coaches? So ladies and gentlemen, mamas and daddies, these are the important years. These are the years you really need the trainers. These trainers you got now ain't finna help Junebug here in 11th grade. I mean, I might be wrong now. Might be some late bloomers. But I'm trying to find a solution to these problems. Because I'm seeing it too much. Not be observed by the right individual people who know the game. Once the kid gets in the 8th grade and on, they are said, oh, wow. Is this women and men, Trey? That's right, Trey. You done deal with women and men though. Is this? I mean, excuse me. Is this boys and girls, Trey? Y'all, parents, y'all. We need to be looking at this now. We need to be looking at this. Talk to me. He said, Chuck said, when you teach them that young and emphasize their base foundation, they can take the gumbo route anywhere. Okay. The gumbo route, I'm sorry, anywhere. Some trainers skip steps and do too much. And Trey, I wish I would have loved to have been next to you and Chuck with me, and I would have showed y'all what I was talking about. See, y'all seeing these highlights, all right? That Archie and Extra Eyes Media and Gary them are putting out. I had to sit. I watched it, and some of it is hard to sit through. And these kids are trying their best. Now, no, nothing against the babies. They trying their hardest. They play hard, but they just don't have the skills, man, to compete at this game as a high level. At a high level, when you got another skillful guy coming at you, you got to have some skills coming back at him. Trying to break these habits in high school is tough. Okay. I respect that. So that's why I endorse places like Triple Threat 360 Basketball Academy and Training Academy, man, because I know these guys are gonna get in there and find out from the beginning. They gonna get them early. They don't want them late. Get them early. And a lot of people don't like to teach the young kids. Shoot, I love it. They don't play smart. Herb, you're right. But Herb, how you gonna play smart if you're trying to think about how to play? You follow me? It's hard to play smart if you don't know what smart is. Hey, parents, you know what? One of these days, I'm going to put this in a book. Herb, I got a lot of notes, and I ain't going to lie, I erased a lot of them because I needed some space on my phone. But I used to take notes and have notes on everything that I used to teach my son. Because if we miss something, I want to go back and say, well, I just want him to be, and I keep trying to tell people, it wasn't no secret. I found some things out in basketball. I said, if you're the best shooter, you're going to play. You're the best ball handler, you're going to play. You're the best passer, you're going to play. You're the best defender, you're going to play. You're the best hustler, you're going to play. Them 5 things there, baby, man, you got to get good at least 2, 3 of them. You got to be good at all of them. But the best shooter is always going to play. So I go back. Y'all look at it. Look, I hope y'all can see that. 12, 24. Y'all, listen to me. This a day before, it's Christmas Eve, 2015 at 6:30 p.m. Can y'all see that? We didn't rest. I want y'all to see that good. I mean, where the camera? I might mess something up. Lil Rob basketball IQ. I wrote this down. That's 15th. Guess what I said, parents? Oh, I'm going to get y'all out of here. Become a smarter player, son. You got to know time and possession. And the jump ball arrow. You got to always know where it's pointed. When you're playing in college, You got to get ready for the end of the shot clock. He was in college then. End of the shot clock. Team foul situation. I think this is second year in college. Then I heard her, mismatch. Your mismatch and your teammates, you got to know them. If you got a slow guy on you, you shouldn't be settling for jumpers. Drive to the basket. It makes the game easier for you. This is a daddy sending his son these notes while he playing on a college team. I didn't send this to no coach and say, Coach, why? No, I sent it to him. Get what I told him, because he always liked to pass the ball all the damn time. Get what I told him. Know your personnel. Herb, I'm going to hit you, Herb. Hold on a second. I'm going to hold that one, Herb. Y'all, I'm just telling you what I wrote to him. Know your players' weaknesses. And know your opponent's weaknesses and make them beat you with his weaknesses. Don't let him beat you with your strength. That's basketball off to. Then I tell him often and early. Do things often and early. It makes your life easier, son, as the point guard. Get what I told him? Draw fouls, put pressure on the defense. You shoot 80% from the free throw line. Never stop moving. Guess who his favorite player back then was? He used to love Ray Allen and James Harden. Ray always moved. And I always tell him, do your work early. Yo, I'm telling you, I just summoned that up. I didn't know that was in my notes. Somebody said parents, mom, dad, who coach. You can't have players who lack basketball IQ and can't shoot today in these games. These kids represent your basketball understanding of the game. No, it ain't easy. He said basketball, the principles are easy. I don't think basketball is easy. If that's the case, everybody be doing it. Hold on. I'm just going through it, y'all. I just want to share this stuff with y'all. This stuff is crazy. I didn't realize got basketball IQ. Shooting bad shots. That's part of basketball. Equal low basketball IQ. Shooting bad shots, mama. Off leg, one head, step back, James Harden threes. Your son shouldn't be shooting that. And I saw several dudes doing that stuff in the gym other day. Lil Rob loved James Harden. Loved him. They both left-handed, Mindy. I can't tell him who to love now. He loved him. James Harden used to have them little Nike shoes. Every one of them he wanted. He loved them. Bad shots equal low basketball IQ, mama. You're not serious if you just want numbers. Hold up, man. See, I'm just going through all my basketball IQ stuff. Hold up, basketball IQ. Hold on. I'm looking for IQ. This is. Let me see what they said about basketball IQ. Let me just put IQ in because they bringing up too much basketball stuff. I just want IQ. Hold on. I'm telling y'all, I'm just sitting there watching this stuff. Okay, that's these kids rep. Okay, I got that. I told y'all that already. Hold on. I just want to find something else. Let's see that I put. Okay, that's something I was saying. I say on my broadcast, I talk about basketball IQ on my broadcast because some college players have low basketball IQ. Kerry takes bad shot, difference in him. No. So I'm glad you said that. I disagree. Jonathan Bob, I disagree. Bad shots is shots that you don't make 70% of in practice. Stephon Curry, he don't shoot a shot that he ain't practiced. Jonathan Bob put that on. He said Curry takes bad shot. The difference in he makes. Bad shots is something that you don't make in practice. Thank you, Joe. Kids today are mechanical. They don't practice in their game as much. Oh, look. Bud Johnson Bob. The women on here know how to play. You can't tell these women anything on this day. I don't need no Kedrick Lewis to tell me what time it is. I got several assistants around me telling me I don't need you to do nothing but sit there and listen. That's all I need you to do. But he said kids are add to this conversation. Somebody just always, boy, ooh. Let me see. He said, that's where we're being taught now by trainers. Everybody see the NBA's guys do it. Huh. Everything you talk about, talking is not. See, I sit back and watch these kids the other day, Mac. And this guy, the step back was pretty and shot a brick. And the other team went down and won the game off that shot. And hold up. This one I know these kids didn't have basketball IQ. Watch this. They were shooting threes and the threes didn't count. The threes counted for one. Why you shoot way back there and it count for the same thing as a layup? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Now, I need somebody to just help me on that one. Right there. Mac. They were shooting step back threes and they counted for ones. There was no advantage. And ain't nobody told him in the gym. What's not true? Every point was counted as one. Heard? I don't know what you mean. That's not true. Put on what you mean. But I sit there. No, hold up. This was a pickup game. McKinley. It's called a ruck on the wood. It was a pickup. It was a pickup game. It had a referee. But I just didn't understand. Everybody kept shooting threes and they was counting for one. And I'm just watching and I'm learning. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tanya. I love my Tanya. Hey, thank you. But Matt. Oh, my bad. He said, how many cameras? Oh, David, I'm finna tell you something. That was the most cameramen I've ever seen at any event in Houston. I'm going to repeat that. At the Ruck on the Wood this weekend, it was more cameramen than any event that I've ever seen. It was lights captain. They even captained me. Hey, Mac, you went you weren't on the show yesterday, Mac, I got to tell you, I'm not showing off. I'm showing my friend. Hold on. Mac. We got HBCU down here in Houston, Texas, called Texas Southern, right? Last year, Mac, I won. We won at Birmingham, McKinley Singleton. At Bartow Stadium, McKinley Singleton, we won the SWAC championship, right? That's the first year that I was calling the games on the radio. So those kids had the nerve to go down. I think we were seeded 7th or 8th. We weren't expected to win. They thought it was over. Our reign was over. And we went down there and swept through them like they were some Swiss cheese. What kind of cheese you said? Her. And then guess what, Matt? They gave me another one, man. Messing around with TSU, Mac, my hand, y'all gonna be looking like Tom Brady after a while. I'm gonna be looking like Tom Brady. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hey, that thing, that kind of nice. That thing, that kind of nice. Man, hold on. Let me finish. Yeah. I keep them close by. They made videos of me. That man said, government cheese. 1,000 of them, and there was a damn. Herb said, with 1,000 video guys, and wasn't none. They wasn't shooting none. They did shoot one. I got to give him. This is my dude before I get off the show. I got to give my dude. I love this kid right here. I love this kid. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. That's Chris McDermott, #1 player in his class. And Ruck on the world. So it ain't no excuse for nobody to not been there. He was there. Throwing dude stuff out there. Coming in and saying, okay, excuse me. Watch it. Come here. Championship game. Good help by Dietrich. He said, wherever there's a basketball, I'm going to go up and play. I don't care about that ranking. Look at it. Get it back to him.
Good finish. It's going to be 7-1 now. On court 2. 7-2 now.
Too little.
130 and counting.
Too little. Give me that.
Last 2 minutes.
Give me that. Good man passed it to him. Okay. Whoever that little guy was on his team, he had to be. Get what he said. I'm going with the big dog. Oh, he can take it off. Y'all ain't gonna talk about it. Oh, he caused a steal. Oh, I didn't see this. Hey, y'all. Kelton, what's up, baby? Let me see. Tom Brady. Robert Brady. Robert Brady. Who is Robert Brady? Tom Patrick Edward Brady. But y'all, I got to get out of here, man. Burnett Ski. Oh, my God. My favorite coach in the whole wide world is on the Chop Shop. I'm glad I stayed on here for the... Let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember I told y'all about how fantastic the young women basketball camp that Burnett Ski and her staff put on, a couple weeks ago. Unbelievable. I just loved how the kids interact with each other. They enjoyed themselves. But thanks to I'm just proud to have her as our coach, and been able to ride on the bus with her, with them and the girls team before. Can't wait to get to know her new players. Y'all got to realize I got to get to know a whole lot of new players this year, because all I Jada Belton, that's my girl, and Anela Thompson. Anela Thompson. She don't like it's spelled Anela, but it's pronounced Anela. And but thank you, Coach Skeet. We appreciate you. And one of these Women Rock Wednesday, because we always honor women on Wednesday. We're gonna get you to come in on the show. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, buckle up your seatbelts, cause when me and Coach Skeet get on an interview, we just go. I'm just letting y'all know. Be ready. But let me see what else can happen. Just because you make shot don't mean it's a good shot. Yes, it is. I believe that. So we can talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about good shots and bad shots. Coach Skeet. What is a bad shot to you, Coach Skeet? Tell me what a bad shot is. See, we got a college coach on the line. All you cat people like you right now ain't college coaches. Y'all, I'm not trying to discredit y'all, but Coach Skeet, somebody said Stephen Curry, because I brought up they had the Ruck on the Wood where the young kids were playing, and I saw a lot of guys trying to step back and shoot all these James Harden shots and Stephen Curry shots, but they wasn't making them. So somebody came on and said, well, all of them are bad shots, but he making them. What is considered a bad shot to you, Coach Skeet? The shot that wasn't strong enough to take. The shot they wasn't strong enough to take. Say it with your chest. And you know what? I always thought, and it's me, Coach, help me, Coach, educate me. I always don't like the shots that my team is not prepared for and my teammates are not prepared. So as long as my teammate knowing I'm taking this shot, I'm cool with it because they going to get in rebound position. I just have a problem with you taking shots and the teammates don't do. What are you doing? And everybody caught on guard. That's just me. That's just me and my little vast knowledge of basketball. I mean, my little limited knowledge. Not vast, I'm sorry. Limited knowledge of basketball. And so that's what I say. But the shot you wasn't strong enough to take, most of the Kobe shots are one that he's prepared for. That's what I'm talking about. Herb Baker, thank you, Coach Skeet. Thank you, Coach Herb Baker. That ain't bad. Yeah, Coach Skeet. The women have spoken today, and tomorrow is Women Rock Wednesday. We're going to continue this. We're going to continue this because I want to let somebody, because I got to get out of here. We're going to talk about this again tomorrow. I got to put a note to myself talking about good and bad shots. Because, Coach, we were talking about basketball IQ. All right, and that's how this thing came about. But ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. Y'all done made my day today. When y'all get Coach Skeet on the air, I'm good. Y'all done made my day today. So I'll see y'all later. School started yesterday. School started yesterday, and I know, Coach, y'all gonna be busy practicing. Y'all probably practiced early this morning. So, but I'll see you. I can't wait to see you. And one of these mornings, I'm gonna get up early in the morning to come over there and watch y'all practice, okay? So I'll see y'all later. We're out of here. Chop Shop. We'll be back here tomorrow for Women Rock Wednesday at 12 o'clock sharp. I'm out. Bye.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.